Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is John and we're gonna learn how to edit a video for YouTube in Canva. Canva is an online tool that's easily accessible. You just go to canva.com, you create an account, and over there you have many options to create all sorts of content for social media and websites as well. So on the left hand side here you'll see some items. I'm in the home tab right now, but if I want to go and create a video for YouTube, let's say, I'm just gonna go to templates. Yes, so over here in templates we have some categories as well. For today's tutorial we're gonna go to the video category and we're gonna choose YouTube video. Alright, so over here we have some templates that we can use. I'm gonna go for a blank YouTube video. This is the workspace. Over here on the right side we have the preview window, and down here we have the timeline. For today's tutorial I'm gonna use some video footage from Muddy Souls, which is an adventure website based in Ireland, and I'm gonna show you how to use the files, just to drag them into your timeline, do some small editing, insert titles, intro titles, and also outro titles. Let's choose an intro. So for this one I think I'm gonna go with this one. So if you choose one of these, make sure you are going for the free ones. This one's over here that says, where it says Pro, you need a paid plan in order to use those. So I'm gonna go for the free intro, and I'm gonna use this one. And when you click on it, it already adds it to the timeline, so you can edit over here. If you double click on it, you can change this image. So I'm just gonna delete it, and I'm gonna use one of my own images. If you want to upload your own content, you go to uploads. I already have one photo uploaded here, so when you click on it, it automatically adds it to your preview window. So as you can see, the photo is smaller, so I'm just gonna enlarge it by dragging one of these corners, and you can easily adjust it with your mouse. I think this is a good fit. Alright, now the text over here, I'm gonna change this. So you basically double click on it, and I'm gonna change it to Muddy Souls, and I'm gonna say Mount Errigal hike. Alright, so to adjust the font, we can change the font as well. So as you can see, the font is larger than I want it to be, so I can make it smaller. I'm just gonna select everything, and I'm gonna go here where it says we have this number, it's font size, and you can change it. I'm gonna change it to 90. Yeah, that seems to be good. I'm gonna delete this daily vlog thing because I don't need it. Looks nice. We can also change the font. If you don't like the font, you can go here and you can change it to something else. You can add your own fonts as well, but I think this is for the paid plan. Now that we have the title page, we can move further. So if I play it, it has this nice animation. That's really cute. Let's see the footage. So I have some footage over here that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna just drag them into the upload section. You can also click on upload files and you can go straight to your files. I am going to select these, and I'm gonna drag them over here, and they're gonna appear under the videos menu. Alright, so my files are up here. I can see all the videos that I uploaded. So basically what we can do now is when you click on it, it just shows it here in the timeline, but I don't need that. I'm just gonna delete these. Okay, so we can choose one of the videos. We can, let's say, take this one and drag it down here in the timeline. And we have the option to modify the length. So if we click on it and we drag this, it adjusts the length of the file. So I'm just gonna select here the portion that I actually want to showcase. So I think this one's good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have about, I don't know, 6 seconds of this. You can see the length of each of the files over here. If you think it's too long, you can adjust it as well. You can make it longer, or if you can make it shorter as well by dragging this like this. Okay, so I have my first file here. Let's see how it looks like now. So I'm just going to drag it from the beginning, click play, and we have the intro, and then it starts. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use another one. Let's say this one over here. I'm going to do the same thing, just drag it down, click on it and adjust the length. I'm going to do about, let's say this one. Yeah, something like this. You can also swap between them. So if you want this at the beginning, you just grab it with your mouse and you drag it wherever you want it in the timeline. So if I want to, let's say, begin with this section, yeah. So let's drag a couple more. Remember, you can use multiple selections from the same clip, basically. So if you're on a different section of this clip as well, you can just drag it again and select another section, like here. So you can see how easy it is to adjust the length of the videos. Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust this a bit because I want a different feel to it. Remember, you can fine-tune everything, but I think it's important to add some transitions here. So to add transitions to between these files, just click on the plus sign that you see here and go to this symbol that says add transition, and on the left hand side you see this transition variations, and if you hover with your mouse it shows a preview. I'm gonna go for the dissolve one, and you have the option to increase duration to make it smoother if you want to. I'm gonna go for 2.2 seconds, and I'm gonna do the same for the other ones as well. All right, let's see how it looks like. Much better. I think I'm gonna move this to the beginning, and I'm gonna increase the length just a bit. Okay. We have a few files already in place. Now, I think we should add some music as well. But before that, I'm gonna upload some more photos that I want to include in this project. As you can see, I already have one here that I used for the title intro. Now I'm just gonna upload some more photos. I'm gonna open this here. I'm gonna select everything and I'm gonna just drag them over here. Right, so my photos are up, and I can choose a few of them to include in my project. I'm gonna go for this one, and then I'm gonna choose this one, and I'm gonna go for this one as well. Okay. Alright, so I've added some photos as well. I'm gonna use a different transition for photos. In fact, I'm gonna go for the slide one. And I'm gonna do a 1 second. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Now we have something going on. We have a few video files and some photos. Remember, you can adjust everything along the way. So if you feel like a section is too short or too long, you can just adjust the length of it to get a better feel for the video. Also, when you add music, this can also influence the way you transition between slides. So let's add some music and see what we do. We have one here, so I'm going to use this track here. To upload your audio file, just use the same procedure, drag and drop. And if you want to find free music, you can go to YouTube's free library that you can use over there. So I'm just gonna take this file and I'm gonna drag it into my timeline over here. Alright, and I'm gonna position it from the beginning. Okay, so if I play it now,
when it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. When everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
Alright, so you can see now that our video is actually taking shape. Like I said, you can adjust these along the way. You can add some more if you want. If I go back to my uploads here, go to videos. Yeah, so as I said, you can add as many files as you want, depending on the length of your video. Alright, so now let's add an ending sequence. I want to end the video and I want to add an ending page with the social media credentials and website for Muddy Souls. But before I do that, I also want to add the website on this part of the video. So if you want to add text, you simply go to the text section, and you can choose anything you want from here if you feel like it fits. But I'm just gonna add a text box for a custom text. So it automatically adds it here. I'm just gonna add the website. Okay, I'm gonna change the font and let's say I think this one's good. I'm gonna make it smaller. I'm gonna say 60, and I'm gonna change the color. To do that, you can select the text and you go over here and you select the color. Canva also suggests different color palettes that fit with your video. So for this one, I'm just gonna go with a simple white one, and I'm gonna drag the position of the website over here. I'm just gonna make it just a tiny bit smaller, like this. All right, so now we have text.
Like this. When no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas kiss. My mom.
Right, so now we want to add an ending scene to our video. For this, we can go to the template section as well, and we can choose something from the already made clips. There are some free ones as well, and some that are paid. For this one, I'm just going to use a simple white background, so I'm just going to search for white. And I'm gonna go for something that I can edit as well, so I think this one is good. I'm just gonna drag it here. I'm just gonna delete this, I don't need it. All right, I'm just gonna make it a bit longer, maybe let's say 9 seconds for now. And I'm gonna add my logo. I have my logo here that I want to add. It's in the image section, this one. Okay, when you click on it, so it adds it here. I want to make it maybe smaller. Okay, I think that's good. All right, now I'm gonna add my social media account. I'm gonna add an Instagram page. If you want to use, let's say, an icon, I'm gonna search for Instagram. When you go here to elements, you have this option to search for everything you think you need. So I'm gonna use this icon over here. I'm gonna make it smaller, drag it much smaller. I think this is good. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna write using a text box like we learned earlier. Just click on text. I'm gonna use this one, add a subheading. I'm gonna change the font to the one we used earlier. It's better to use one or maybe two types of fonts in your videos. I'm gonna drag it here, and I'm gonna say all right. Okay. Okay, so I have my Instagram added, and I'm also gonna add a website again. So for this one, I'm just gonna use another text, same font. I'm gonna drag it here. All right, I'm gonna make it bold to stand out. Yep, I think that looks great. And now let's see. So remember, you have everything you need over here if you want to format the text. You have some effects as well, and everything like that. Alright, so let's add a transition for this ending scene. let's go for this color wipe. I think it looks nice. I'm gonna increase it to 1.5 seconds. All right. Okay, that's great. Now let's see what it looks like here.
When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chancer, there'll be days like this.
Alright, so we have our ending title here. Now, one final thing before the video is finished. I want to add a watermark logo on the right hand side corner here. For that, I'm just gonna go to my uploads here. I have the watermark. I'm gonna click on it and it goes straight to my timeline. I'm gonna make it, let's say, like this. I'm gonna drag it to the corner, maybe just a bit smaller, like this. All right, and I want to make it a bit transparent. So for transparency, you just go to this options here where it says transparency, and you drag it. Let's say 50%. I think that should be okay. Okay. And I want to duplicate this for all the other files. I'm just going to click on this plus here. When you select it, you click on plus, it duplicates it. And then you take it and you put it here. And it should be. Alright, so we have the logos, the watermark logo for the entire video. Now my video is finished. I'm just gonna export it. To do this, I'm gonna go to File and I'm gonna go to Download. And you can select here, I suggest going for the MP4 video, high quality video for YouTube. And I'm gonna hit download, and as you can see, the video is being created right now, and it's gonna be available in my folder. Alright, so my video has finished processing, and I can view it in my folder. If I go here, I have the Muddy Souls Errigal Hike.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. When
and everything is here.
Don't get betrayed, fit here. Oh, I must remember, there'll be days like this.
So yes, and now you can take the video that you created in Canva, go to your YouTube account, and you can upload it there. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope it's helpful, and see you with the next tutorial.